have negative thoughts from time to time, and that's okay. We're only human, and the human mind has a naturally negative bias. It's part of our survival instinct. However, if left unchecked, they can become habitual and lead to constant pessimism and have a negative impact on our emotional well-being and our ability to be our best self. Some of those common thinking traps we all fall into at times are blaming ourselves for everything that goes wrong. It must be my fault. It's my fault. Or always focusing on the negatives and ignoring the positives. So it may well be that you receive 5 pieces of feedback, 4 of which are absolutely brilliant. 1 is a little bit negative. What do? We focus in on that 1 negative piece of information. Or another one is always focusing, catastrophizing, looking at that worst possible case scenario and beyond, how bad it could really get. Polarizing is where you're either perfect or you're just a complete and utter failure. And how many of us do that? Again, there's many other thinking traps as well, but these 4 are some of the most popular ones that we tend to use. And as I'm talking about them, please, just be thinking to yourself, which of these traps do I actually use? Which traps do I fall into? Because we all do. So let's look at some of the tools, ways of actually developing a more positive mindset. So the first one, think of a happy place, a time where you were feeling great and life was good. Now, if you watched I'm a Celebrity last year, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, you may remember Jordan talking about his happy place. We all need a happy place. So think about, where is your happy place? Turn negatives around. Glass half full or half empty. Spend time focusing on the half full, the positive. Listen to your language. Catch yourself using words like can't, won't, couldn't, shouldn't. These are all obstacles to our positive thinking. I often suggest to people that they should have a negative language jar. And every time they catch themselves or somebody else catches them using a word like can't, won't, couldn't, shouldn't, you have to put £1 in the jar. And at the end of the year, you can have a wonderful party if we're allowed to do it. Ask questions, be curious. Don't just accept things at face value. Stop thinking in terms of failing. Think more in terms of learning. It's okay to make mistakes so long as we learn from them. And acknowledge success. Take time to reflect upon the positives and successes in your lives. We're very good at telling ourselves when we don't quite get things right, but we're not so good at acknowledging and celebrating those successes that we have.